Hi Erica, hope you're having a great day. Thanks for dropping a line back to me. I'm Jeff from Landscaping Marketing, and as you know, I created a small screencast to show you exactly how you can attract more customers to your company's website by ranking high in one, if not the biggest search engine worldwide, which is, of course, Google. The screencast that I created is specific to your company and location with the purpose of showing you what can be done in order to rank and outrank your competitors and get more calls from customers in and around your service areas. So from what I've seen is that you are currently competing against a few competitors in Reno, and some of the competitors are in this particular case, I believe, Harris Landscape, DRC Landscaping, Clean Cut Landscaping, Aslan, and some other companies, I believe Legends Landscaping, and Reno Green, that is. So all those guys you are currently competing with. So how can you stop competing with them and start dominating them? Well, let's jump into the video and let's find out. So, hi Erica. Let's first start with explaining how Google is set up and how Google is ranking websites. So the first page of Google, which is the page you actually want to be ranking in, consists of 3 different areas. Let's move over to Google to show you. So the first part of Google is at the top, and we see the paid advertisements where you will need to be paying per click. And my experience tells me that most people don't even click on these ads anymore, as they don't have the same trust compared to the companies who are currently ranking in Google's map pack, which can be found below the paid advertisements. As you can see, the Google map pack consists of 3 of the most popular businesses, which is where you want to be in, as this is where the big money is at. So how to rank there, I'll explain to you in a bit. And after Google's map pack, we see the organic part of Google, which can be seen right here. So what's the difference between the map pack, which can be seen right here, and the organic part of Google? Well, when it comes to ranking, they differ from each other, but on the other end, they also go hand in hand. So let me explain. Let's start with Google's map pack. In order to be able to get into the map pack, there are 3 things that need to be done. First, you need to create a Google My Business account. You then need to fully optimize it and send it for approval to Google to verify it. Once verified by Google, we can move to the next point, which is getting citations. So what is a citation exactly? Well, a citation is a mentioning of your company's name, your company's address, and your company's phone number in an online directory. And an online directory can be, for example, Yelp, Yellow Pages, TripAdvisor, etc. The more of those citations you have listed in those online directories, the higher your trust will become, the higher you will rank, as Google sees all these citations and ranks your company accordingly in Google's map pack. And then we move on to the third and final one, which is you also need to get ranked in the organic part of Google, which will help you maintain your position in Google's map pack. So they actually go hand in hand. So how do you actually rank your company higher in the organic part of Google? Well, as you can see, if I scroll down, Action Lawn Reno is already ranking on position number 7, which is pretty good, but could be better, right? First, let's have a look at your website. Let's hover over to your website, and yeah, here we are. So Action Lawn Reno is looking pretty good. I see that your website is being built by WordPress, which is always a good choice. I prefer WordPress as well when building websites, so definitely a good platform to work from. Layout of the website actually looks great. First thing that actually caught my attention is that you have a page specifically created to show your pricing, which is something that I actually don't see on a regular basis. But it's certainly a plus, in my opinion, as people will know what to expect. So that's a good thing to have. So moving back to the home page, I see that you also have a click to call on the right, which is also great as you want people to be able to get in touch with you at the click of a button, especially if they are searching for you on your phone, because 50% of searches performed on Google are actually performed on a mobile device. So good job, good job. You have about 5 service pages on your current website, and they all have quite some content, which is also pretty good, because from what I've seen so far with other competitors is that they actually don't have that much content on their website. And believe it or not, content is actually key when it comes to ranking in Google, but I'll explain that to you in a little bit later. So you also have a few certificates here mentioned, which is also good because that creates trust for your new customers. So that's good. And you also have the service areas mentioned here where you are currently providing your landscaping services. So I think it's best to do a small comparison between your website and another competitor. And let's have a look. Let's look at some of the competitors. Yes, let's compare your website, which is ranking number 7, to Aslan, which is currently ranking number 1 on the organic part of Google. So first thing that I would like to compare is one of the key components when it comes to ranking in Google, and that is the amount of pages and the quality and quantity of. So the first thing that I would like to compare is the number of pages and content, because content is of great importance when it comes to ranking in Google. It's actually one of the key factors when it comes to ranking. So when it comes to content, you, in this particular case, Action Lawn Reno, has about the same bit of content that Aslan has. So you're actually going head to head when it comes to the home page. When it comes to the other pages, so the service pages, we actually see that you have here 5 pages and some additional pages. But if you look at the pages from Aslan, you see that they have quite a bit more pages, which actually goes to show, and which is also why they are ranking number 1 instead of ranking number 7, like you guys are currently ranking. So how can you actually improve your ranking? Well, it's simple. Add more content, a lot more content, because Google is actually stating that a home page should at least have about 1,500 words alone. So of course it needs to be quantity. I'm sorry. It needs to be quality over quantity. So making sure the right keywords are being used is essential for ranking. When it comes to the service pages, you need to have a minimum of about 500 words to be able to rank high in Google. So I think that you're already there, but maybe we can add some more service pages and also add some more words to it, so you will outrank your competitors. So that's it for the content part of it. And moving over to the next key factor when it comes to ranking in Google, which is backlinks or referrals. So a backlink is actually a referral from one website to another one. The actual power of that referral depends on the power of the website where that referral is coming from. Again, it's all about being popular. The more your company gets named, the more trust your company will gain, and Google will see that. But remember, it's not about the quantity of referrals, it's about the quality and the power of that referral. So let me show you. I have a special tool in place. Action Lawn Reno currently has 1.48k backlinks, or referrals if you will. And Aslan, if we go to Aslan, they have 126 referrals. But as I mentioned before, it's all about the quality and not the quantity. So you can have 1,000, well, almost, let's say 1,500 more referrals than Aslan. If they don't have as much power as the referrals have that Aslan has, you're not going to make it. So we need to look at the power of those referrals. So let's open up a small tool which will show you exactly how that power looks like. I'm not going to bore you with all the details, but the numbers right here, which I'm going to show you, will need to be as close to 100 as possible, as these numbers are actually showing the power behind the referrals that you currently have. So let's look at the power of the referrals that you guys currently have, which is, if you have a look at it, it's okay, 23, 31, 19, and 1. But if you compare the numbers from Action Lawn Reno to Aslan, you will see that the total amount of those numbers of Aslan is higher. So the power that they have from those 126 referrals is higher than the power that you gained from those 1.48k referrals. So that's something that we need to crank up. We need to crank up the power of the referrals that you currently have in place. So this is actually just a small grasp of key factors that can help you rank your website to the top of the search results, but it's definitely something to look into. And if you need any assistance with that, I'm happy to help you with them, because there's a lot of more things that can be upgraded in order to start outranking your competitors and get your website all the way to the #1 spot of the organic part of Google. And therefore, of course, you also have to think that we can also create a Google My Business account and rank you all the way to the top in Google's map pack, because that is actually where the money's at, because this is what people are actually looking at when they first open up the Google search results. It's this top 3 where you want to be in. So I also have a small suggestion when it comes to, or maybe not a suggestion, maybe a solution when it comes to ranking high in the other service areas that you are currently providing your services. But that's something that we can discuss perhaps in a later call, or just give me a shout or give me an email and I can give you some explanation regarding that. So if you wish to know more about that, then just send me a message or give me a call and we can set up a short call to discuss your goals and vision for 2020 and perhaps see if I'm able to get you where you want to be there. That's it for now, Erica. Let me know your thoughts about the video and hopefully we'll talk soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you. Cheers. Bye-bye.